Hi, my name is Natalia Griffin, and I'm a board certified hypnotherapist. I have a practice called Her World Hypnotherapy, and I've been in practice for almost 6 years with Her World. I am locally practicing in Parker, Colorado, but I have clients all around the country, and a lot of them are in North Dakota. So, Tara Bradner has been a client of mine for quite a few years, and she asked me to make a quick video to support you and those of you who are interested in hypnotherapy, but perhaps a little skeptical or don't understand what it is. So, that's what I'm going to be going over the next few minutes. What we're going to be going over is what hypnotherapy is, what it isn't. So we're going to talk about a little bit of research and how you can go ahead and try some sessions out with me. Okay, so let's start with what hypnosis is. Hypnosis is a brainwave state that you enter in and out of actually every day. Hypnosis is also known as a theta brainwave state. So it's a couple brainwave states deeper than what you're in right now, which is beta. You enter into theta right before you fall asleep. So that's one time a day. You enter in theta when you're daydreaming. That's another time. You enter into theta perhaps when you're on autopilot driving home on a familiar road, and you zone out and your arms and pedals are driving, and then all of a sudden you pull into your driveway and you're like, wow, how did I get here? That's also theta. So it's a natural brain wave state that you enter in and out of. With hypnotherapy, I just guide you using gentle, relaxing techniques to get you in there. And then eventually with my coaching, you learn how to do that yourself. So that's just a side note. So that's hypnosis. Now let's talk about hypnotherapy. And I'll lead with some research. So research shows that with regular talk therapy, after 600 sessions, which is like 7 or 8 years of talk therapy, there is a 47% improvement on, let's say, a behavioral issue, okay, or a behavioral pattern. Whereas in hypnotherapy, there's a 93% improvement in just 6 sessions. So that's a pretty significant difference. And the reason why hypnotherapy is so incredibly effective in changing long-lasting behavioral patterns that perhaps you've been battling with maybe even your whole life is because you're finally getting the subconscious mind on board with your conscious mind. So the conscious mind, the one that is engaged right now, is the one that has 10% of your decisions, whereas 90% of your decisions and your behaviors and your patterns and your beliefs and your memories, all of that is in your subconscious mind. So using hypnotherapy as a modality, we get both of those that perhaps I've been in conflict for years, right? Like making change difficult, getting them on the same place, getting them to work together in lockstep harmony so you can finally make progress quicker. Hypnotherapy can easily be explained as meditation with a goal. So the goal part is extremely important with hypnosis. Otherwise, we're just, going on this cool journey and you're coming out of it and you're saying, oh, that was cool, but like, what was the point, right? So it's very goal oriented. I want to have a better relationship with sleep. I want to have a better relationship with conflict in my life. I want to quit smoking. I want to lose weight. I want to quit eating sugar. I want to reduce my anxiety. Like those are all goals, right? Maybe you want to just feel better and you're not quite sure what that really means. You just want to feel better. So part of my job is to help you get really clear and kind of talking you through what your goal is to feel better, okay? So if you aren't quite clear on a goal, that's okay. I do want to just back up and say that, talk therapy is incredibly needed if you are in a severe crisis, and I mean a recent crisis, like you just lost somebody in your life in the last month, or you just got served papers from your husband that wants a divorce. these are crises where I would suggest, okay, talk therapy might actually be really beneficial for you to process these emotions, these raw, fresh emotions. And then once you're ready to like, okay, I'm ready to move on. Like I feel good, but like I still can't move on to the next chapter in my life. There's something stopping me and I'm so ready to get there. Then you bring that to hypnotherapy. So just a little side note, when you're really ready and you tried everything and like you're just ready and you feel stuck, that's when you're in a good place to have hypnotherapy be effective for you. Now, I'm a pretty type A person. So when I first tried hypnotherapy, I was skeptical. So I also think it's important to talk about, what is hypnotherapy like? What does it feel like? And can all people go into hypnosis? Well, the answer in short is yes. The longer answer is that people that are type A and type B, like I said, everybody goes into hypnosis, into that theta brainwave state multiple times a day. So it's just me guiding you there. And once you're in there, it feels, as if you've talked to Tara about it, it feels like a very relaxing place. Like you can finally exhale. Your nervous system takes a break. You finally get to take a deep breath and you feel incredibly safe. And you go on this little journey with me. Through the entire process, you are in control. So if you just wanted to pop open your eyes at any point, you could. Hypnosis is not something you can get stuck in. So it is something that is incredibly relaxing. It's healing. It feels good to be in it. The more you go in it, the quicker and easier it is for you to go in it. But these are all exercises that we train you on when you're a client. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to myself or Tara. I'll attach a sheet with this video so you can download all of the points and maybe more that I forgot to mention in here. You can share that with your spouse if they're interested in learning what you're interested in, or if they're even interested for themselves. And again, my name is Natalia Griffin. I'm a board certified hypnotherapist, and you can contact me to have a consultation of your own, which is about 30 minutes. You can contact me using info@herworldhypnosis.com, or you can even shoot me a text at 610-462-4311.